What's up, ladies and gentlemen? You know what time it is. It's Trill time with I'm King back at you with another video. And this video it's a time sensitive video, so I want most people to watch it at the beginning of the year. That's why I'm putting it out 2 weeks into the beginning of the year, because it's about, the video is going to be titled New Experiences. And there's a reason why new experiences are important. And so I'll give you some examples of things that I did last year. So last year I went to Canada for the first time. Now, it wasn't my first time traveling out the country, but it was my first time going to Canada. Beautiful country, really good people. It's almost like a smaller New York, Toronto. That's the part I went to. I can't speak on some of the other parts, but Toronto to me was like almost going to a little New York, smaller version of New York. And on my way back, I was able to see Niagara Falls from the Canadian side. Really beautiful, way better on the Canadian side than it is on the U.S. side. So if you ever want to visit Niagara Falls, make sure you have your passport so you can go sit on the Canadian side, because the images are way better over there. I shot a gun for the first time. That was something that was new to me, and I was kind of scared. You know, I've never held a gun or shot a gun, and I let other people shoot first before I shot it, and make sure you get all them kinks out of the gun before I pick it up, because I don't want anything backfiring or like oops. And you know, I want to make sure I have good direction on how to use it before I shot it. So that was a pretty good experience. It was scary, but it was like fun at the same time. It's something that I would definitely go do again. I went to a spa for the first time. Now, fellas, don't judge me and don't knock it till you try. So I didn't go to like get like a facial or anything like that. What I did was I went and got a full body massage. You know, because I work hard. You know, I work out and I stand on my feet all day. And so, you know, it was something. It was a really good experience, and I went a couple times after that first initial time. And you know, I would recommend it to anybody to go and get a full body massage, because I really enjoyed that. It really helps relieve your muscles of stress and stuff like that. It's better than you could have your mom, girlfriend, anybody could give you a massage. It won't be the same as somebody professionally doing it. Another new thing I did was basically starting this YouTube channel. You know, that was new for me, to sit here and get in front of this camera and, you know, share myself with you guys and sharing my thoughts, you know, putting it out there into the world. And then the last thing I did for the year was like December 29th, I went rock climbing. And I was like, I gotta do this before the year ends. And so I went rock climbing, and you know, the lady just hooked me up, and she didn't really give me any directions. I'm like, okay, I'm climbing, I'm like halfway up, and I'm like, you know, the holes and things start getting smaller, and I got a little scared. I'm like, if I fall or if I slip, you know, my foot slips or something, I'm like, am I gonna fall, or you know, what's gonna happen? So I got halfway up, and I was like, climb back down. And in the meantime, this little girl was right next to me. It's a spider girl, man. That's what I'm calling her. She was just going up and down the wall like it wasn't nothing. I'm just like, really? I'm over here like, I gotta do that. She's like, yeah, come over here. This side is easier. So the lady came back, and we went over down a couple, and it was easier, and I was able to make my way to the top, and I came down. What I learned from that was it takes a lot of forearm strength. Like strength that you don't really use, or muscles that you don't work out as much as you should. And I was like, I would definitely do that again. So that's why those were some of my new experiences for last year in 2018. So 2019, my new experiences that I want to try. I've never been skiing or snowboarding, and it's January, it's snowing. Now is the time to be able to do that. So that's something I want to do here in the next month or so. I've never been surfing out there in the ocean, but I have to learn how to swim first before I go surfing, because I don't know how to swim. I could probably fake it till I make it, but I don't want to get out there in the ocean and be out there faking it, and I actually need to know how to swim, and somebody got to come out there and rescue me. So I need to learn how to swim before I do that. Another one of my goals that I like, experiences that I want. I want to visit a winery. You know, I've never been to one of those. I see people going on tours and stuff like that. It looks pretty cool. I'm not a big wine drinker, but I would definitely like to see how wine is made. You know, drink some freshly made wine and stuff like that. I feel like that's a good experience right there. Um, I want to go apple picking. Some of you guys probably have done this. I haven't, so I wouldn't mind like being able to go pick my own apple off the tree and be like, you know, getting something so fresh. Cause you know, we usually go to the store, and you know, going to the store is processed, it's bagged up. It's not, you know, it's not like picking it off the tree. You say, I picked this apple, you know, and it probably will taste better than, cause you know, the ones at the store, who knows how long they've been sitting there. And the last thing on my list is jet skiing. So I've never been jet skiing, but you see some of the water activities, they require me to learn how to swim. So I need to learn how to swim before I go jet skiing, just in case I fall off the jet ski. But that's something I definitely want to do, because I've been to Miami a couple times and I watched people do it, and I was always like, I want to try it, but I never tried it because I'm not a strong swimmer. Like I said, I don't know how to swim. I can fake it, but I don't want to be out there faking it, and I need to know what to do, because I don't want to be in the middle of the ocean. You guys sit here and have to put a RIP on my face. So those are just a few of my new experiences that I want to try and things I want to do this year. You know, honorable mention, I guess you could say, is I want to travel overseas. So I've never traveled to overseas. I want to hit like Europe. I want to hit all of Europe. You know, I want to travel to Morocco. I got a lot of places I would love to travel to. Japan, but some of those will wait. But that's like my main one, is just trying to travel to Europe. You know, spend a couple weeks there. You know, get a feel for the culture, the vibe, the energy, and the people out there. And the reason why it's so important for you guys to do new experiences, because most people, what they do is they go to the same restaurants, they drive the same way to work, and they just do the same thing every day. And you're expecting different results? And that's the definition of insane. You're gonna go insane doing the same thing every day over and over again. That's why it's important to try. I mean, try a new experience. Could be for some of you, maybe go running, you know, go biking, go hiking, you know, just some of the smallest things. Take a different way to work. Try a new restaurant. It doesn't have to be as grand, and it doesn't have to be as grand as some of the things on my list, but some of it starts just really small. Maybe you've never been to a car show. Maybe you should go to a car show. Or maybe you should go to, you know, some art exhibit or the art museum, or, you know what I mean? Just doing all these little different things to really expand your horizon and kind of open your eye. And you want to know something is, you might like something that you didn't know that you like. You know, just like I didn't know that I would like, you know, massages, full body massages. But here I am, you know, I'll go and get one every 2 to 3 months now, you know. Or rock climbing, I definitely want to try that again, you know, just, you know, for my own personal self. And maybe one day I might meet some friends doing it. And that's what can happen for you guys if you sit here and say, well, I don't have friends to do that. Maybe you might meet some friends at this restaurant. You know, you just never know where opportunities and things are going to come from. That's why I support you. Have to get out of that comfort zone. You have to start doing new things and get some new experience under your belt. And it starts to open your eyes, because a lot of people, they sit here and say like the world's so small, or it's nothing to do, and it is stuff to do. You just do the same shit. You're so used to going to the mall, going to the movies, walking around. You know what I mean? You're so used to working home, gym, work, home, gym. And so you don't never throw anything in there and mix it up. And so you don't know that there is other things out there. And so it's just so important. I really recommend that everybody go out. Now, you guys are more than welcome to try some of the things on my list that I tried last year. If you never shot a gun before, you go to the gun range and shoot a gun. Or if you've never been rock climbing, or maybe you want to go skiing, you know, snow tubing, surfing. You know, there's so many different things that you can do, and I want everybody to be able to do them. I don't want you guys to get stuck in that rut, that stagnation of just, this is all you do, this is all you do. because you just never know where an opportunity might come from, you know, or what might make you happy. You know, happiness can come from all kind of things. So sometimes, you know, maybe I've been horseback riding. Maybe for you, maybe you want to go horseback ride. Maybe you've never been horseback riding. And so that's something, that's a new experience that you can get under your belt and kind of open your eyes to the world. And you have stories to tell your kids. You know, a lot of you, if you're not doing anything, you're sitting there saying, oh, I'm gonna do this. You're doing the same thing. What stories you gonna have to tell your kids one day? You can sit here and be like, oh yeah, I used to go to the club all the time. Don't nobody want to hear that shit. The club is what the club is. It's not, that's not an experience. You know, you've been once, you've been every time. Same music, same people, drinks, blah blah blah. Same shit, different day. You know, it doesn't change too much. And so that's why I'm really recommending that people get out their comfort zone and try some of these activities and new things for yourself to open your eyes and really help you grow as an individual, because this is where growth comes from, is getting out of your comfort zone. And so I want you guys to get out your comfort zone, make a list of things you want to do, and, you know, really go out here and try to put a time frame. You sit here and say like, okay, so let's say you did have the same goal as me. You wanted to go skiing or snowboarding. You know, right now I live in Ohio. You know, this is winter. This is cold. You know, there's not going to be another opportunity later on in the year here to go skiing. This is the best time. You know, other time is summer. Because the only other way I would be able to, if I miss now, the only other way I'll be able to go skiing is if I wait until, I would have to travel. I would have to travel somewhere colder with mountains. And now we're getting something, now it's becoming more expensive and it's becoming less realistic that you would travel somewhere cold to go skiing when you could just, it's already cold here now, so just go skiing now. It's more convenient, right? And so I just want you guys to get out here and make some new experiences and try some new things. So, you know, if you guys do try some new things, you know, let me know in the comment sections what's your new experiences your new goals for this year. So thank you for watching.